At 620 Greenup Street in Covington, Kentucky, stands the Baker Hunt Art and Cultural Center. The campus includes the Baker Hunt Mansion, the Kate Scudder House, the auditorium and studio, and a number of beautiful gardens. In order to fully appreciate present-day Baker Hunt, let's first take a look at its past.
We are in the Baker Hunt Mansion, which was the home of the John Baker family from the 1850s. The house was built in the 1840s, but the Baker family moved over here in the 1850s. John Baker came to the Cincinnati area first in the 1830s. He and his partner, who were in business in Philadelphia, decided that they wanted to move west. So they took a couple of exploratory journeys down the Ohio River and visited several cities and decided that they would reestablish their business here in Cincinnati. And in the 1850s, John Baker had married. He had 2 children and decided to move his family across the river. He maintained his business in Cincinnati, but moved the family over here. So this house has had a continuous presence by the Baker family for over 150 years. And this room contains some of the memorabilia of the family. This document shows the establishment of the Baker Hunt Foundation, which Margaretta established in 1922. And then there's a big certificate that designates her as a member of the General Society of Mayflower Descendants. Both of Margaretta's parents trace their lineage far back in American history. She was related on her mother's side to John and Priscilla Alden, and the family was also related to the Adams family of President John Adams. It was not a direct lineage, but they were related. So they were quite patriotic and they were quite proud of their ancestry, and we see evidence of that throughout the house. There's a photograph here of Dr. Hunt, who Margaretta married, and he was trained as a homeopathic physician. And he had a flourishing practice as a doctor here in Covington at the time. There's a picture of him with his horse and buggy going up the steps into this house. Down here we have a photograph of Margaretta and her niece, Kate Scudder. And this was taken when they were older women and they were living here alone in the house when they were in the process of establishing the Baker Hunt Foundation. And the architectural details in this photograph are quite interesting, more elaborate than they are now, and someday we would like to restore this room to that original architectural condition. Over here we have a wonderful advertising poster that was the Baker and Von Poole manufacturers and importers of gas fixtures, chandeliers, lamps, bronzes, plated ware, and fancy articles. And the interior of this store is quite elaborate, and of course the people are dressed in period clothing. At that time, the business was located at 62 West 4th Street in Cincinnati, and there's a picture of the exterior of the building also, and of course the building has long since been demolished.